You open the box, and I'm back now.
For the 11th installment in the Hellraiser franchise. I only thought that there was, I think 4. There was the original trilogy, and I know they remade it in like 2018. But I had no idea there was all these films in between. I wonder if they're good or not. But there is a new installment of the Hellraiser franchise, and I'm going to show you how you can stream the new one and all of the old ones, all 10 of them. Good luck with that. Either for free or for super cheap. All right, let's get into the video. Hello everyone, my name is Nick and welcome back to Where to Stream, where we go over absolutely everything that has to deal with streaming. We're talking about new streaming services like NFL Plus. We're talking about how to stream stuff for free like Top Gun. And we are also talking about full film franchises and how to stream all of them for free, like Hellraiser. Now, if you like videos like that and you want to see more, help me out on my whole YouTube journey and hit that subscribe button. We got a lot of good content coming out. And if you learned anything from this video or I saved you a little bit of money, help me out with those YouTube guides and hit that like button. All right, let's get into the video. All right, now Hellraiser is back. Now the new Hellraiser is directed by David Bruckner, who has a pretty darn good track record of producing horror films. We're talking about The Ritual, which was, honestly, I don't know if I had low expectations for it, but it was fantastic. And then you also have The Night House, which was also a pretty solid film. And now we got Hellraiser. Now it's a reimagining of the original Clive Barker film from 1987. And it's about a young lady who struggles with addiction, finds a puzzle box, and is unaware of the evil contained inside of it. Every time I see Hellraiser, I think of how long they must have spent in the makeup room. It's insane. Now, there is a lot of hype surrounding this film. I'm personally going to watch it. If it gets released tonight at midnight, I'm going to watch it. But if you want to have some Hellraiser appetizers, I'm going to show you how you can stream the previous 10 movies. You better start right now. I'm going to show you how to stream the previous 10 movies for free. And then also we're going to get into how to stream the new one for free. All right, now I'm going to do a little bit of a rapid fire here, but I will timestamp the movie in the description. So if you want to go to a specific movie, you just click the timestamp. All right, now the original, which is Hellraiser, self-titled, was released in 1987 and has been a cult classic ever since. Now, back in the day, you had Halloween, you had Friday the 13th, you had Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street, and then you also had Hellraiser. It probably was the least popular out of all of them, but over time it's developed just this huge cult following. So if you want to stream the original that was released in 1987, you can do so through Pluto TV. Now, I don't know if you ever heard of Pluto TV, but it is absolutely free. You do not need to put in your credit card. You do not need to put in your email. All you got to do is type in Pluto TV and find this movie, and you get to watch it for absolutely free. Now, there will be ads playing over it, but it is free. That is the world that we live in. If it's free, you got to pay for it somehow. So there's no charge, but there is ads. So Hellraiser 1, Pluto TV. Now the second one, Hellbound, Hellraiser 2, which was released 1 year later in 1988. It's got mixed reactions. It's at 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's about 6 stars out of 10 on IMDb. So it's mixed. It's mixed. So if you want to stream Hellbound, Hellraiser number 2, you can do so on Amazon Prime. Number 1, Pluto TV. Number 2, Amazon Prime Video. Let's go into number 3. Now, Hellraiser number 3, Hell on Earth, which was released in 1992. They just love using the word hell. Hellbound, Hell on Earth. But Hellraiser 3 was again released with mixed reviews. We got 40% on Rotten Tomatoes. We got 5 stars on IMDb. And how you can stream this bad boy is through your Hulu membership. Now, there's going to be a little bit of a theme. So just because I had 3 separate ones in the original trilogy, which is kind of strange, but moving on, you will see some consistency. Now, Hellraiser Bloodline, which is the 4th installment, which was released in 1996. Now, this movie was kind of, can I say a shit show? I don't know. There was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes with new production companies, new directors. They wanted new scenes to be shot. There was a lot of turmoil behind it, and it kind of showed. The ratings weren't that good. Rotten Tomatoes not that good. It's actually the worst one so far at 24% on Rotten Tomatoes. But if you want to stream this bad boy, which is the 4th installment, you can so on Hulu. Again, we're going to have a little bit of a theme here. All right, now the 5th installment of the Hellraiser franchise is Hellraiser Inferno, which was released in 2000, Y2K, and it ratings were not that good. You got 5 stars on IMDb. You got 17% on Rotten Tomatoes. Is what it is. But if you want to stream this bad boy, you can so on Hulu. So a lot of stuff is going to be on Hulu, which makes sense because hint, hint, the new one, hint, hint. Now, 2 years later, they released the 6th installment of the Hellraiser franchise, which was Hellraiser Hellseeker. Now we're back to throwing hell into the name. Now this film was released direct to DVD. So back in the day, you either had a theatrical release or it went straight to DVD. Usually straight to DVD meant it wasn't the best of films. Now it's a little different, but back in the day it went straight to DVD. So we're talking 4 stars on IMDb and a little lower budget than the other films. And with this one, if you want to stream Hellraiser Hellseeker, you can do so on Hulu. All right, and 3 years later, we got the 7th installment of Hellraiser, and that was Hellraiser Deader. I had to read that. Deader? I don't know. I don't want to roast all these film titles, but they're kind of funny. All right, now Hellraiser Deader has 4 stars on IMDb and 14% on Rotten Tomatoes. And if you want to stream this bad boy, you can on Hulu. Now, Hellraiser Hellworld, again, throwing the hell. Hellraiser Hellworld was released in the same exact year, but originally wasn't planned to be a Hellraiser film. They kind of reworked it. So it was released a couple months later, and it actually stars Superman himself. Now, it's got 4 stars on IMDb, and if you want to stream this guy, you can do so on Hulu. All right, now 6 years later, the 9th installment was Hellraiser Revelations. And this was during the time where there was a lot of reboots of old horror franchises going on. Like, that was just the thing to do. So this is no different. They decided to reboot the whole thing, throw in some college kids, and see what happened. And what happened was pretty bad reception. We're talking 2 stars on IMDb, very low budget of $300,000. And if you want to stream this one, you actually have a lot of options. All of the free streaming services pretty much have this. So if you want to go on Pluto TV, you can. Plex, Tubi, all of that. All the free streaming services have this film. I guess if I start a streaming service, I'm going to put this film there. So the 9th installment, Hellraiser Revelations, you can stream it on pretty much all of the free streaming services. But what I recommend is going to Pluto TV. All right. And the one that I actually did see, Hellraiser Judgment, which was released in 2018, it was all right. That's being nice. It was all right. Now, it was released by Lionsgate. It had a very, very limited theatrical release. I want to say like maybe 2 theaters. And then it went straight to video on demand. And I don't want to throw a lot of shade on video on demand movies. Like there's some gems out there. So, but this was released after a very limited theatrical release to a video on demand, and you can stream it on all of the free streaming services. Now, I'm talking again on Pluto TV, which is what I recommend. I'm talking about Tubi, and also if you have Amazon Prime Video, you can there as well. All right, and now we get to the absolute present, which is the new Hellraiser movie, which is going to be released in 2022, and how you can stream this one is through Hulu. Now, there's a lot of hype building around this. Like I said earlier, I'm personally going to watch this at midnight, and how you can stream this one for free is getting a free trial through Hulu. Now, Hulu has a 30-day free trial. So you can watch a whole bunch of stuff, not just the Hellraiser. You can watch a lot of stuff. Now, a lot of streaming services do not have 30-day free trials anymore. So the fact that Hulu still has this is fantastic. Now, the free trial is for new customers and then also eligible returning customers. Now, you will have to figure out if you're an eligible returning customer, but the point is that you can stream this for free without paying for Hulu. All right, and that's kind of it. So if you want to stream all of the Hellraisers, that's how you do it, and that's how you do it for free. All right, that's all I got. Now, if you have any questions on anything that I said, you can either hit me up in the email description or just drop a comment. Now, if you watch this movie, just tell me what you think, because I'm very curious and I'm a big fan of horror movies, so I would love to hear what you have to say. All right, if you're still here, help me out, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.